everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by, checking out the early morning vlog. Got the OnePlus N200, N stands for Nord 5G. Over at T-Mobile right now, 216 smacks, but you can get it for free if you add a line or trade in an old device. As long as that old device boots up, there's no cracks on that display, no issues with the display, just boots up, looks nice. The device could be 10 years old, be older than that. Jay Will comment on one of my videos and said that he traded in an old AT&T flip phone. So apparently the flip phone works as long as it boots up. So add a line or trade in an old device, and I would trade in an old device because I know a lot of you have old devices sitting around somewhere in your home, whether it's in a drawer, out in the garage, underneath your bed. If you don't have one, ask your neighbor, ask a friend, a family member, man. Tell them about the deal. Trade in that device, pay a $30 upgrade fee. It used to be $20, it jumped to $30. That was news to me. And you get the OnePlus N200 5G for free. That's what I did. I wouldn't pay the $216 because there are other smartphones out there around that same price point that's going to give you more. Right now, this video in 1080p, 30 frames per second. Yeah, my windshield is dirty. I know you're looking at the spots. Every time I go underneath one of these street lamps, you can see the spots. We'll do that. I've done that already, but it hasn't really done too much. But either way, 1080p, 30 frames per second. Let me know how it looks. But yeah, you don't get 60 frames on the rear or the front, let alone 4K. There are some areas here that are nice to have. I like the side-mounted fingerprint reader, which is the power button as well. Got a headphone jack. You got two speakers, even though the speaker up top is very, very quiet. Very quiet. It's almost as if you only have one speaker. But it is what it is. You don't have an AMOLED display, you have LCD panel. I did check for screen bleed, light leaks, and the display is fine. So that has been an issue in the past with LCD displays as far as the panel having the screen bleed, light leaks, and there are apps that you can get from the Play Store to test that out, and I did that, and everything's fine, so that's good. I did watch a little bit of a movie last night on it, and it looked really good for a 1080p LCD panel, okay? It did. It looked really good. It's viewable, it's watchable. Is it the best? No, but it's, again, we're talking basically for $30 upgrade fee, because that's the route that I'm going to suggest you go, unless you really need to add a line, okay? If you need to do that, then go that route. But that's it, man. You don't have to commit to anything else besides just getting rid of an old device. This guy is swerving. I'm just gonna stay back here, man. This guy's swerving from left to right. He's got a broken window on one side too, so I'm gonna stay back here and be safe. Hopefully he's not drinking and driving. Let's see what else, man. Yeah, we're gonna test out the cameras. You're gonna let me know how everything looks right now. We got electronic image stabilization, no optical image stabilization. You don't have the alert slider, which is a bummer. You got, let's see, what was it? 64 gigs of internal storage with the ability to expand on that. You have an SD card slot. So that's awesome. It's 4 gigs of RAM, if I can remember. It's not 6, it should be 4. But anyway, and you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 480, if I'm correct. Yesterday, I knew all the information in my head like that. Now today, I just can't remember it. But it's right around there. Performance so far has been good. Over at YouTube, scrolling up and down, checking for what type of video I wanted to watch when I was checking out some videos over at YouTube. That was just fine. Over at my Google feed, there was a couple little hiccups, but nothing, again, for what you're getting. You know, the areas that I'm talking about, you cannot complain. This smartphone will get you through your day so far, and a little bit of, of the testing that I've been going through with it since getting it. unless something really terribly happens, I don't see why it wouldn't get you through your day if you're just needing the basics, man. You want to take some pictures, shoot a little bit of video. It doesn't have to be high quality. You just want to web browse, do some social media. I wouldn't suggest it for gaming if you're a gamer. Maybe the really easy, simple games, but nothing that's going to be really difficult because performance is probably going to be choppy. But yeah, watching some videos, movies, listening to music, the basics. You need a backup device. You don't want to, in my opinion, you don't want to be without a backup device. You don't know what can happen to your daily driver, and if something happens, the one that you paid a lot of money for, you need something, and basically for $30 over at T-Mobile, you can't beat that. You can't beat that until you get something new if you end up busting up your favorite daily driver flagship smartphone. But some of you use these devices as a daily driver. Okay? You can't afford much. You're on a tight budget, and I understand that. Not everybody can just fork out the money or even pay monthly payments on a really nice flagship device, whether it's a mid-range or type flagship device or a high-end. This is your daily driver. It doesn't need to be a daily driver for a kid, college student, or a parent, grandparent. It may just be what you need and stay within your budget, and so it'll get you through your day. And again, you don't need very much. I know a lot of people that I work with are family members that really, they own these expensive smartphones and they don't utilize but it seems like 10-15% of that phone. So yeah, think about that. So 1080p 30 frames per second, OnePlus Nord 200, 5G. Let me know what you think as far as audio quality, visually. But you don't get any IP, water and dust resistance. You get probably some splash proof. It doesn't even say that, but I would happen to think that you could at least get some sweat and a few splashes of water on it without any issues. So I got a case on it that I found that fit from my OnePlus 9 Pro, and I got a screen protector from a different phone on it. I do have a case screen protector coming in, but for right now, so I can take it out and about and test it out. So again, let me know what you think. Covered some areas. So far, my impressions on this device. For a $30 upgrade fee over at T-Mobile, you can go to Metro PCS. They got a deal going on over there. You can go through OnePlus. It's $240 over there, $239. So depends on what you want to do, but if you want to go over to Metro PCS, they have I think it's $229, or you can switch over to them, port over a device, and get a really good deal. So however you do it, T-Mobile to me is the best deal. Can't go wrong. So there we go. Any questions, please leave that down below in the comment section. I would appreciate it. God bless. Peace. Till my next video, I am out.